Hello everybody, I'm Stefano Conti from Parma, Italy, and today I'd like to share with you kind of a new concept in achieving aesthetics around implants. And I'd like to focus on the microgap and the platform switching. And in a time we think about the microgap, well, we should think that the microgap is going to affect the crestal bone stability. Depending on the size of the microgap and then stability of the implant abutment connection, we have microbial leakage, right? And it's going to affect the crestal bone stability. But now, I'm going to show you a new concept of implant, a new advanced concept of implant. What about an implant with a specific neck? And as you can see here, we have a convergent neck of the implant. And what I like about the neck is that the neck has got a UTM ultra-thin treated microsurface. What do I mean with that? That anytime we place the implant, depending on the length of the neck, we can actually place the implant at different levels, because we have the possibility anytime when we place the implant with the neck into the bone to have osseointegration. We have fibroblasts getting around the neck, creating a ring of stable tissue adherent to titanium. So we have this kind of freedom to work with. And if you look carefully, the UTM surface is ideal for bone and for soft tissue. And we have histology. Here we have histology. After 6 months, after 3 months, we have an osteoblastic front. We've been placing the implant with part of the neck into the bone. We have osseointegration. Here, according to the entropic potential concept, we have part of the neck exposed to the soft tissue. And we have fibroblasts getting around the neck. The fibroblasts find ideal placement, ideal situation to get attached, to adhere to the neck. 60 micron ultra-thin threads. So they don't spend the energy to get attached to the neck, but they spend the energy to duplicate themselves. That means to me, from a clinical point of view, that anytime I see my implant, I see a thick tissue around the neck of the implant. A thick ring of stable tissue around the implant, which is again the natural barrier for the implant and bone to the external world. And I'll show you now a case on a distal area. We are not talking about aesthetics, we're talking about the stability of soft tissue around the implant thanks to the neck of the implant. See, we have a little defect in this area, and we want to approach placing an implant with a minimal invasive approach. We can place the implant from a 3D ideal implant placement perspective, because we are not following the bone anymore. With the implant abutment connection, we can place the implant abutment connection, the micro gap, from 2 to 4 millimeters from the ideal gingival margin. And doing that, we expose the neck. But again, we have biologic seal around the neck of the implant, and the micro gap is far from the bone. We have a vertical platform switching. As you can see in the X-ray, we have part or the majority of the neck exposed supracrestal, but this is what I love about this, because I know that in this area I have the real biologic seal. The soft tissue is going to be adherent, is going to attach the neck of the implant and create the biologic seal. The microgap is far from the bone. We have vertical platform switching. This is what we got before the final outcome, prosthetic final outcome. So, to me, all this means biologic seal, means stability of the soft tissue, a thick ring of stable soft tissue around the neck of my implant, the microgap far from the bone, and the vertical platform switching. We have crestal bone stability. If you want to know more about this, if you want to know how to achieve a predictable final outcome with a very minimal invasive approach, well, please stay tuned. I hope you can join me. Thank you.